You shout out Soda TV too?
Show TV shout out.
Okay.
Soda TV.
Soda TV, what up?
Okay.
Soda TV. Shout out. Welcome to Soda TV.
What's your name? Whatever it is.
Soda TV. It's Soda TV. Welcome back to Soda TV. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a reporter and we not supposed to be biased. We not supposed to get into the opinions and picking sides and etc. But I gotta go with VonOff1700 on this one all the way. You know what I'm saying? Because this is just this crazy, right? But you gotta be mature when you judging the words of Booka 600, right? Because he's one of those mature third dimension thinking, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, people like him, you know what I'm saying, they generally don't mean no harm by their words. It's just they're truthful, they're humble, and just different. So Booka and one of the DCG brothers, was it Sean? Dang, man, I don't know why I put brothers instead of putting the exact one that he was in their inbox. But anyway, Booka is giving the DCG brothers their props, right? But when he does this, he inserts that y'all are the biggest thing or the hardest thing coming out of the West Side. So the congratulations part is fine. That's cool. But when you insert that, yeah, you're the hardest come out of the West Side, you're putting a specific area. It ain't general no more. You're being specific. And now that congratulations is turning into a more of a picking sides type thing, because you're saying it's rappers that are far more successful than DCG on the West Side, and he is not acknowledging them or saying, he's saying that they are like, I don't understand what I understand what Booka was doing with this one, because he would have never publicly posted something like that. Like Booka, for real, anybody will understand that saying something like that would be viewed as a sneak diss. And honestly, on some real stuff, I hate this because I F with all of these people, but I would look at it as a sneak diss. Like, dang, you ain't even acknowledging me, and I am the hardest out off the West Side. I'm actually, to be honest, man, Von like the hottest out of Chicago right now. Him, Chucky, and you feel me, like, and I think he even got more motion than not motion. Well, he really do got more motion than Chucky right now, just a tad bit. And then you got that little dude, little Chief do it, but Baby Chief do it or whatever. But anyway, let's dive in and see if this thing between Booka and Von is as serious as everybody's making it seem, or is it something that's minor and that can be talked about. Before we get into this, gotta ask you to hit that like button. You know, I don't ask for a Chinese quarter. I don't do it. I ask you to share this if you got the time, patience, with your family, friends, etc. My biggest thing is subscribe to the channel. If you don't want to do it now, you can wait to the end of this video and see if I earn it. But just be a man and woman of your word and let me get that. You feel me? Last but not least, notification bell, keep you notified on any and everything this channel post in the future. All right, now let's take a look at this. So here's the inbox of Booka 600 and one of the DCG brothers. And he's overly, congratulating the DCG brothers or overly crediting them. He just overly doing like, Booka, stop all that. But here it is. Check it out. I'ma say Booka 600 did too much because you got so many hot artists in Chicago. And then if you want to go to the west side, you can go to any side. If you want to go to the west side, there are some artists that have been consistent out the a-hole from the west side. And that got, that motion and that traction. I'm gonna just throw one out there just to show you that. What's my boy name? SG Batman. Consistency, crazy. Music is crazy, versatile. You know what I'm saying? Not just gimmicks. And he really living the life that he talks about. You know what I'm saying? And then if you want to go with somebody bigger, just go with the person that we talking about. VonOff1700. You can't, it ain't even fair to compare him to certain people. And you definitely can't discredit him on anything because, like I said towards the beginning, he's almost, and I'm just saying, he's the hottest rapper out of Chicago right now. And I'm saying this with certainty and with looking at the whole of everything. If Dirk was out, this would be a different and then I would still have the same opinion because I'm not saying he was better than Dirk or you feel me. It was just the hottest. Von is hot. You know what I'm saying? No Omo. With all that being said, yeah, I totally disagree with Booka on this one, respectfully. Another person that disagrees with him, VonOff1700. And here's his response. Check this out. So Von feels like what Booka is saying is cap and it's really inspired by 8 with a H at the beginning. Because Von feels like no one from out west has accomplished what he has accomplished in the time frame or without the time frame. And you know what I'm saying? This is true. I agree. You know what I'm saying? You got, now I don't know how true it is about the meal ticket. You know what I'm saying? Have the DCG brothers ran up a meal? That really ain't nothing in the rap industry, but it is a lot to sell that much off music. I'm looking at it from a dealer's aspect because, when you dealing stuff in the streets, you do run through that. But as far as selling music, I guess $1 million is a lot to make. So I don't know, man. DCG, I don't listen to him. I don't know one song from him, but I ain't down in him or nothing like that. I just don't agree how Booka could have overlooked VonOff1700. You know what I'm saying? You get there that the DCG brothers are the hottest. I just, but I mean, sometimes when you trying to, whether you're D-riding or whether you're trying to, push a person's ego or, feed their ego, you hit them like that. You know what I'm saying? Make them feel like they're the only one in the world. Just being all the way real and keeping it 100, Von spoke on what actually was. You know, I believe usually when things like that happen and you just overlook, and it's usually inspired by hate with an H at the beginning. Because it's like this, right? Let's take an example. We all comedians, right? We go to a little event, little forum. You know, we all speaking. We taking turns speaking. And the subject matter comes up to like, what comedians are you familiar with? Now, we all in the room of comedians, and the mic is going around asking, what comedians are y'all familiar with? And for me to get on there talking about, I don't know Kevin Hart. You don't know Kevin Hart? What type of sneak diss is that? Because it's just like, how don't you know Kevin Hart? Unless you've been living under a rock. And in that case, you wouldn't be here because, you know, you're not up to date. What you're saying doesn't make sense. You have to be on some type of substance, or, you know, you wouldn't be. But anyway, y'all get what I'm saying. It just don't make sense. So do y'all believe that Booka600 is side hating and side sneak dissing? Or do you think that VonOff1700 is clearly overreacting because he in his feelings that he wasn't mentioned? Because y'all know rappers like to be mentioned. They like their egos fed, and they like to be acknowledged for their accomplishments. You know, Von has accomplished a lot in a small amount of time. I think he said he's been out here a year doing this. I listened to VonOff1700. That smack. You know, they ain't there every track. He think he's selling by going on all these interviews saying he gon' ill people with a K at the beginning. Nah, it ain't that, brother. It's the music is actually hitting. He got to be thankful that he can sell music, because a lot of people can't, man. So y'all let me know, man. Like I say, do y'all feel like Booka never came off as a hater to me, though? Booka always been in the background to himself and making music, staying out of the beef all the way in strictly music. So y'all let me know what y'all feel. Along with that, put the like button with it. You know, share this if you got the time and the patience. Like I said, if you feel like I've earned it by now, I told you I was going to remind you to subscribe. I'm here. I'm here for mine. My hand out. Last but not least, notification bell. Keep you notified on any and everything this channel produces in the future. This is self-proclaimed #1 celebrity news reporter on YouTube at this time. The Real Soda TV. I'm out of here.